I'm going to begin right here. You could see that I have the relic of the true cross. Many of you who have been around recognize it. There may be some people viewing on our live stream that may not know, but this was actually rescued during the D-Day invasion by my brother-in-law's father. And when he moved inland, he found himself in a bombed-out castle, and he suspected he was in like the chapel area of the castle because he saw a crucifix, life-size, laying flat on the ground, face down. He had to keep moving, but he couldn't leave Jesus' face in the ground, so he flipped it over, and the skull cap popped off, and it looked like it was supposed to do that, like you could turn it off, and something popped out. It was this. And he didn't know what he had, but he said if it came from there, it must be something sacred. I can't leave it in the dirt, so he just put it in his pocket and moved out. Later, after the war, he went to his sister's convent, and there was a room full of sisters, and he recalled that he brought it to them because it was sacred from that place. Maybe they know what it is, and he held it out, and the whole room full of sisters went down to their knees and started making the sign of the cross because they recognized right away he had a relic of the true cross. And my friend, the world's leading expert on relics, Father Carlos Martins, has since verified that this is a true relic of the true cross. So it's D-Day, and this was rescued during D-Day. It's a time for us to recall heroes, right? Heroes. We need heroes. Where are the heroes? Well, I know where they are. I mean, when I see a police officer, I want to do something. I feel like bowing. Certainly a veteran or somebody who's in the military right now, because heroism is, especially in our times, amazing. Yeah, I don't know what it was in the time when World War II broke out. Maybe it was just, kind of common, and of course you're going to go in. I don't think so, but certainly more than right now, because where are the heroes? Do we need to enlist in the military? Do we need to join ranks with the police officers in order to be heroic? No. We need to stand up for the truth. And it's not easy to do that because we've lacked heroes for so long that the enemy has found it incredibly easy to just waltz in and take control and make demands and punish us if we don't follow their doctrine, and obviously reward those who do. It's easy to join ranks with those who are defying God. It's easy to do that. In fact, you can call yourself something, call yourself a sheepdog or something, and all of a sudden you're the most popular kid in the school. We have parents too that are, I want my kid to think they're a sheepdog so I can be popular too. I mean, all while the heroes are missing in action. It's time for heroes to rise up. Those willing, like these, imagine that. D-Day, this is the anniversary. Imagine that. I'll see like movies and things like that of it, and let it sink in that those first boats that got on those beaches knew that they probably weren't going to make it out there alive, yet they went anyway. Heroes. No, we're not called to degrade other people, but we're called to stand for the truth and speak it openly and with great confidence and joy, to help others who have been caught in the truth, have been, in essence, captured by the enemy, to do anything that God has given us the ability to do, everything that God has given us the ability to do. I'm just going to end with this. My brother-in-law couldn't be here today, I've said before, his dad sat right there. And in fact, he was given a very special gift. I rarely talk about this, but he would pray to the Blessed Mother, and he watched her lips move. He wasn't a crazy man. He saw a supernatural miracle. God often gives heroes supernatural miracles. When we stand with him, he stands with us. When we don't, he doesn't. My brother-in-law has been helping me with combat rosaries for heroes. We got our next 500 rosaries in. Well, a total of 14,000 handed out to the military. Thank God for all those people giving contributions that pay for the base cost of the rosaries, just so no one loses anything. Anyway, he'll probably bring them tomorrow or the next day. I could use volunteers because what we've been doing with the 14,000 is touching each of them to the D-Day relic of the true cross, giving power, supernatural strength to those who carry this powerful weapon. So if any of you would like to volunteer, I'm going to keep this here, and you can take it home with you along with the rosaries when they come tomorrow or the next day. God has placed us in this unique time. For Sam, my brother-in-law's dad, it was June 6, 1944. Our time is now. Can we be heroes?